Hey guys, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Now please don't panic, you're not having double vision, there's nothing wrong with your screen or your TV monitor or anything like that. It is two early 1981s you are seeing on the screen, unfortunately. Imagine that, two early 1981s in the same room, wow. My wife would enjoy that, but I don't think anyone else in the world, maybe my sons, anyone else would let's get out of here fast. But I do hope all you fantastic subscribers are well. What I am doing today, guys, I am going to be playing with the beginner clubs. It's a club set I've never ever used on the Golf Club 2, the Golf Club 2019, or the original, the Golf Club. I even had the settings where you could set, you didn't have club selections, but you could set the difficulty of the swing, and I always played on hardest, and it gave you a few extra yards for each club. So what I want to achieve today, or try to achieve, is see if the beginners clubs can compete with the masters on a fairly long course on the same tee set. Now, on the master clubs round here, which my Ghost has added, I shot a good round. I think it's 13 under. It should have been one of that real special rounds where it was 17, 18 under. I did miss 4 or 5 relatively easy birdie shots and eagle putts to really make it a special round. So I have set the wind speed to low, as you'll see on the course conditions, because I think the wind speed was about 5, 6, 7 mile per hour when I played my round with the master clubs. So this is going to be interesting to see. Like I say, I've got no idea. I feel I'm at a bit of a disadvantage with the beginner clubs because I do not know the yardage. I don't know how well or how much the balls run out. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get close to the score that I posted with the master clubs, but let's just see, because I think there is a bit of a stigma out there that the game's easier with the beginner clubs. In my head, I don't think so. I think so because I'm going to be hitting longer irons into the greens. I think it's going to be slightly more difficult. But let's have a look at the tees. We are playing off the blue tees, and it is 7,111 yards. So not a short course by all means. Both Ghost balls, or should I say, both of us are playing on pin set number 1. Let's begin round. This course is called Campbell's Run. It's a very good course. It is designed by Big Cat 123 Wayne. Very good designer, one of the top designers out there. So I've got no idea. It's not even giving me a wind speed in the... Oh, let's get turn order off. I'm using the exact same club loadout as what I use with the master clubs. First thing I notice is why I am way back here. So I'm probably going to be about 40 to 45 yards behind every tee shot, I would imagine. Oh wow, that's a really wonky swing line, but don't seem to have been punished at all for that. So as you can see, I'm going to have a lot of work to do here to get there. So 5 hybrid looks like it's going to be the ideal club. I'm just de-lofting this one touch, but like I said, I've got no real idea how much this is going to run out. Getting a lot of perfects. This should run out quite well on modern greens, on moderate greens with medium to fast. Look at that, I'm actually inside that is a fantastic approach shot. I'm actually inside my approach shot with the master clubs there. So we've got a simple tap in for birdie. This one is going to turn just very slightly. The green speeds are 164 here. So we do start off with a birdie. Like I said, I'm sure it was 13 under I scored on the master club round. So I'm going to have to play well to get anywhere near that. So, driver. Now I do recall having to play a touch of draw with the master clubs, but I'm not going to have to do that with the beginners. There we go, that's a far better swing. It's probably going to be an 8 iron, maybe 9 iron into the green here for me now at 260 yards. 8 iron it is. I think that club's perfect, to be honest. I really do. I've pulled that. Oh, there's very little punishment for that. That should be all over the pin. Not as close as the master clubs, but we are there. So the first thing I've noticed is if I played that shot, that swing line with the Masters clubs, I'm going to be severely punished. There was very little punishment there. Let me reset this. Just going to turn right edge. Oh, and that just drops on the right hand corner for us into the cup. And we do match the start I had with the Master Clubs. Birdie birdie. Hole 3. 147 it is down. Just de-lofting this 9-iron a few touches.
Ooh, looks like you're gonna be
this should be good. Two fantastic approach shots there. Wow, really, really good approach shots. Oh, this is a far more difficult putt than what I recall having with the Master Clubs. We do manage to drop it though. So, matching it so far, both 3 under through 3 holes. I think it's the par 5s that are going to be the killer for me.
Okay, this is the 4th hole.
I really do. If I do recall though, the par 5s aren't that long on this course. Hence why I had eagle opportunities on every par 5. Now, I think what I've noticed here is, it seems to me that I could be wrong, because I'm not, there's that, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it, I'm getting a lot of stutter, frame rate issues, so I'm never hitting this in 2, I don't think. But I do feel it's quite, I get the impression it's harder to hit a straight shot with the beginner clubs, but it balances out that there's very little punishment. Yet, definitely getting frame rate issues here again. I've never experienced this. This has only occurred since the patch. So I do apologise if it's looking weird at times. So just playing a 5-iron. I mean, look at that for a swing line, but my ball is not moving off course. It's not moving at all. If it is, it's very slight. So hopefully I've set myself up for a good approach shot here. Lob wedge should be the club. Oh wow, just lofting that up 1 touch. I am finding it harder to swing straighter. That's deadly straight almost. This should be all over this flag. Get in, get in! Oh my goodness, I almost hopped in for the eagle.
And here we go.
So as you can see, I did pick up an eagle there with the Masters, so I am 1 shot behind. But just this frame rate issues, guys, I do apologise. I'm experiencing it on every course that I play now.
Okay, let's see what happens here on this.
So, hole 5, short par 4.
Let's go ahead and drop this one into the fairway and take it from there.
Just looking, the fairway does slope to the left here slightly. Relying on that wind just to pull me out. Should be right down centre of the fairway. I left myself a pitch shot into the green, so no idea what it's going to be here. Once again, lob wedge. Let's say it's playing 97 yards. 4-mile-per-hour wind. I reckon this should be close.
It's heading for the green here.
Not as close as I would have liked, but I've given myself a birdie opportunity. And I think I've hit a perfect every swing so far. Please correct me if I am wrong. So the first thing I am noticing is I do believe that the swing tempo is far easier to execute on these clubs. I've read that putt well, and we do pick up the birdie. So I've birdied every hole so far, and I am 5 under, 1 shot behind my Ghost Ball and Master Clubs, which is 6 under. So far so good. Once again, I do believe that this was a drive and a pitch. It's probably going to be a drive and a lob wedge, or maybe even a sand wedge into the green here. But once again, I am clearly seeing the frame rate issues. 114, so I do believe. In fact, we're going to go with this. If you look here, if you land anywhere here in this zone, it's a simple putt you're going to have. It should run out a bit for me. Should be a great shot. Played that to perfection almost. And that's going to set up an easy birdie opportunity here. There we go. So far so good. I am finding the beginner clubs easy. I think my swing line's looking a bit off. I have not been swinging as good as I have. Or let me rephrase that. I have not been swinging as good as I can as of late. But I certainly feel that there's very little punishment for poor swing lines on the beginner clubs. Just going to play a touch of draw here. I have hit a perfect every time I've swung the club. That's a fantastic tee shot. Once again, we are going to be way behind the Masters. I'm sure that was a pitch shot I left myself there once again.
And it looks like we have about 135 yards or so to go.
Maybe it was a lob wedge. 1, 2, 6. It was a pitch shot because I recall playing a fast and thinking, wow, look how far left I've went here. Let's play 130. $132. I'm hoping this is all over it. Wow, horrible swing light. But once again, it's not veering left at all. That should run out a bit for me. Look at that for an approach shot once again. But look at that swing line. I should be getting punished for that.
Sweet.
I really should be getting punished for that.
You can do this.
I'm not swinging well. But I do pick up the birdie there, and I'm sure that was just a par save on that round. No, it wasn't. I picked up a birdie there, so wow, that must have been an impressive chip shot. And I moved to 7 under. Two fantastic scorecards here. Let's move on to hole number 8.
And let's just drop it on the green.
Just lofting this 7 iron up. Maybe another touch. It's another perfect. And this should be all over this pin. This should be all over this. This could be a hole in one. Get in. Oh my goodness. Didn't sit. Never sat down as quickly as I expected it to though.
This one for birdie.
I think I missed the birdie putt here. It's a tough putt, this one. So this is to go to 8 under and match the birdie ball. Oh my goodness, where's the golfing gods? And I tell you what, I tapped that, guys, and that is still going. I could be dropping a shot here, which would be criminal. Wow, that turned a lot more than I expected it to. We managed to get the par save. Really disappointed with that birdie putt. I thought I read it well. Wow, very tough putt that. But I am 7 under. Now, I think I missed a good eagle opportunity on this hole. I reckon I could even reach this in 2 with the beginner clubs here. It's going to be close. I reckon I could hit driver 2 wood. But once again, perfect. So the swing tempo is so easy. To execute
take an extra club on this one. That green is pretty
with these. This will be close. I am going to take it on. I reckon we could make the green. I don't like the way that connected. I'm not sure how well this is going to run out, but we should have an eagle putt, or should I say an eagle attempt. It's going to be an uphiller. Hopefully at worst we walk away with birdie here.
That's good work.
28 footer, up 1 foot. This is going to turn to the right. Come on, turn, turn. Has it got legs? Oh, I've left that criminally short. I've left that about 5 feet short. Pure attempt. Pure attempt for eagle there, and I've not left it easy for birdie either. Yes, we managed to convert the birdie though. A really poor swing line as well. Wow. Either your swing line is really magnified in the beginner clubs, or I'm swinging a lot worse than normal. But I did say coming into this round I'm not swinging as well as what I normally can. But hole 10, and we are 8 under through 9 holes. I mean, 1 par. That is pretty damn good going. And the putt we missed was a tough putt. We just missed it and no more. Oh, I'm sure we can make this. I'm sure we make this. I'm sure this makes it and kicks to the left.
Solid swing.
There we go. Far better swing line there. And I tell you something, it's another perfect. That's kicked out. Once again, I'm not sure if we're going to reach this in 2. We might with a 2-wood once again. Yeah, sure we could get this up there.
Nice.
That is a really good strike. This should kick on to the green and hopefully be quite close with a 2-wood. This could be really nice. Looks like I could be even closer. Yeah, look at that. That is hopefully going to be a gimme eagle here.
Well, look at
I'd
you.
love to walk away with eagle here.
That's fine work. Fine work indeed.
As you can see, I did drop that for the eagle to move to 11 under the master clubs. Very little movement in this one. And it does drop for the eagle. Wow.
And sitting at 10 under now.
So I moved to 10 under, 1 shot off the
Par 5 here.
the master club round. And this is another par 5, and I should be able to reach this into...
Nice drive, just striping it.
I've realised I've got to swing slightly different for the beginner clubs, for the swing line accuracy, than I do with the master clubs. And I'm actually not that far behind the master clubs here. So wow, 277 yards.
Looks like about 235 yards to the pin.
Don't know if I want to hit my 2-wood into that. No, I'm going to hit the 1-iron and just hope for a good bit of run out here. I'm hoping this 1-iron does run out well for me. This could be good. This should be good. This should really run out well for me and hopefully be closer to the pin than the master attempt. And it is. So we do have another eagle opportunity here.
Setting up for the eagle putt.
Oh, there's nothing in this. I also picked up the eagle there as well.
Will it drop?
Right into the heart of the cup. And we're going toe to toe with the master club so far. We are still 1 shot behind. I am 12 under. Master club's 13 under.
Okay, we got a par 3 up now.
So you really can compete. Unless I have a total meltdown now, you can really compete here. 30, 60. Just going to loft this 1-iron up a few touches now. This should now become a very tough club to hit. I've hit it well though. I really have hit that well. I actually think this is long. Oh, it's well long. Lee. Wow. Really didn't expect that to go 244 yards. That is a poor shot. Disappointed with that. Just looking to walk away. Just looking to walk away with par now. Come on, run out. That's a great shot. Played that well. Really disappointed with the approach shot there.
Okay, this one to save par.
So this is just to save par here. Oh, wow. My ghost ball. I cannot recall missing that. So that, we're going to have a level match here.
In the hole.
There was a one-shot swing there.
Okay,
So we should both be 12 under.
For the round. Par 4
So
here.
hole
It's a
number
nice
13,
clean
par
drive.
4. Very nice course. But so far, I am finding it easier to play with the beginner clubs. I'm not going to lie. I really, really am. I mean, this is the first time I've used them. And I'm starting to see why TGC Tours have said, look,
I'm liking it.
it's not a level playing field. Despite the huge distance
This is quite the
with the
elevated
clubs,
green, so keep that one in mind.
I'm going toe to toe with this. I think with the wind against me in that uphill slope, this club is pretty good. This should run out well. It's probably going to be touch long if anything. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Is it going to hold the green? Just holds the green, so I do have a birdie opportunity.
Looking at a 19-foot putt from
So
here.
19-foot putt. Very little movement in this one. It's got a chance. Boom, right into the heart of the cup, and we do take the lead against the Master Clubs here. Wow. I move on to 13 under.
13 under for the
The
round.
Master Clubs are 12 under. So let's move on to hole 14. It's a short par 4, which I do not think... Oh, wow. I'm going to have to loft up the driver to take this on. It's going to be long. It's going to be really long. And this is probably going to be quite a difficult club to hit now. Probably looking to run through the green, leave myself a chip shot. I've pulled that. Look how far left I've pulled that, and there's very little punishment for it. Very little punishment for it. Wow. So it is going to be a chip shot. Or is it going to come back on the green? No. Hopefully it's about 10 yards. Yeah. This is down 1 foot. Oh, now I have noticed that the chip shots are different. I'm sure this is 9 yards. Now, don't want this to go wrong here. Just letting this run out. Come on, come on, come on. Would have liked that closer. It's a bit of a scaredy cat there because I wasn't sure how far that was going to run out, and I've actually left myself not the easiest of putts. I would definitely say this is downhill. It's not claiming it is, but I'm definitely going to say it's downhill. Oh, Lee, my putting is really letting me down here. I didn't expect there to be that much turn on it, to be fair. That's two really simple birdie putts
Nice putt.
that we've missed. So we could be 2 shots better off here. Take that into consideration.
So, that'll keep
So
you
it's a
at
level
13
game,
under.
both 13 under. I'm
Coming
really
up
unhappy with
on
that
the
putt.
last one. Let's see what happens here.
Hole 15. Poor swing line once again.
Tee shot's looking decent.
This should run out a good 10, 15 yards from me in this downhill slope. And it does so. Good 10-yard run out there.
And you were about
An 8 iron up 20
150
feet.
yards from the pin, I'd say.
I'm going to add 6 yards onto that. So it's playing 158. Just lofting this up. 7 iron. See if we can get this close. This should be good. Come on, this should sit down fairly quickly. Oh, it's run out a wee bit more than I would have liked. But once again,
Very nice.
Poor swing line.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
But we do have another birdie opportunity. 11-footer. That should be in. Boom. So we make up for that horrible putt in the previous hole and pick up birdie there. Now let's think about it, guys. Let's just pause and reflect here. Hole number 8 on the par 3. It was a tricky birdie putt. I think I had a 5-footer and I missed, maybe a 6-footer. Same on hole number 12. I had a birdie opportunity, and hole number 14. So I could arguably be 15 under here through 15 holes. Okay, but we are 14 under through 15 holes with beginner clubs. Okay, and I am swaying now to, I can see why people use them, but for me, there's not the enjoyment, there's not the excitement in this, because I like the thought that, oh, if I don't play a good shot here, I'm in trouble. I'm not getting punished for poor shots here.
Nice drive.
I'm hoping we've got enough fairway to work with here. Yeah, we do. I did really swing that well, but for me, beginner clubs are too easy. I mean, now I'm speaking about, I've played this game and golf games for since it existed really on consoles.
200 yards out here.
109. I think this club de-lofted 2 touches is the club. And I'm actually just playing a touch of draw here to avoid this tree. Oh, it caught the tree. It's killed the power on it, but we are going to have a birdie opportunity. But that would have been really nice if we didn't catch that tree.
And here we go for the birdie.
So we do have a birdie attempt here. 22 feet up 5 inches. I picked up the birdie there. So unless I drop this, we're going to have a level game. It's got a chance. Have I hit it firm enough? I didn't hit it. I was never on line either. That was going to break. So I've left myself about a 3-4 foot putt. So we do have a level game.
Solid stroke on that one. Okay.
I mean, in the past I've heard beginner players complain I can't compete with master club players because the yardage difference. That for me is now a farce, because this is the first time I've used beginner clubs in any of the golf club franchise, and I am matching a good round with master clubs. So, hole number 17, I'm sure I bogeyed this because I'm sure I went in the drink. I'm going to say that's playing 187 yards. That club lofted up is probably going to be the club. Probably still going to be long, but we're going to have a go at it. Pulled that one slightly left.
Hope this one bites.
It's going to be long, but surely I'm not going to be in the water here. No. I was really in between clubs there. If I can just walk away with a par here, I do take the lead, because I'm sure I took a double bogey. Wow, 10 yards. I've got no idea how much this runs out, to be honest. It shouldn't sit down immediately. Got a chance of going in. Oh, wow, on it's run out. I did not expect that to run out as much as that with a lie I was given.
9-footer here. See what we can do.
This is a really important putt. A really important putt for me, this. And I've played it well. I've played that really, really well, and I do pick up the par there. And that is a 2-shot swing. 2-shot swing. Hole 18, par 4, playing 508 yards. This one's going to be a big ask for me. Wow, perfect. So I do have to swing slightly different. to get straighter swing lines than I do with the master clubs. There is a slightly different technique there, but I don't want to lose my muscle memory for the master clubs, because I really can't see me playing with the beginner clubs.
210 yards out, I'd say.
I feel if I drop down to the 5 hybrid, de-loft it a touch, this runs onto the green for me and gets fairly close. It's a beautiful strike. Is it going to make the green? It should do. Oh no, that was a horrible kick. So I didn't reach in 2. I'm sure I walked away with birdie here. I just need to get an up and down here. 11 yards. Just going to loft this up 1-2 touches. I'm sure this goes close. Get in. Get in. What a shot that is, ladies and gentlemen. And if you haven't already hit the like button, surely that shot from that distance is worth a like. So there you go. My first time ever using beginner clubs on any of the golf club games. And I've actually beat the master clubs. And I thought I had a good round there. I mean, I picked up a double bogey on the 17th and a bogey on the 12th. The bogey on the 12th was a farce. I shouldn't have missed a 2-3-foot putt. It was a pure approach shot on the 17th, which was due to a fast, which incurred extra power on my ball that I had accounted for. I'd lined my shot up. I just put, due to the fast, it made my, added a few extra yards and made my ball go way left. So there you go, guys. Beginner clubs can beat master clubs, and they're far easier to use. I mean, as you will admit, you've seen a few swing lines from me that are horrendous. I think I hit a perfect every shot. So take what you want from this video. My opinions are that TGC Tours were probably right to remove the beginner clubs from competing on the top levels, because I've just proved that I can do it. I mean, 15 under, 15 under, 15 under, 15 under in TGC or Tour clubs, you're going to compete at the high end. But that is it. That was a really fun experiment. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, peace out, and I love you all. Bye.